next slide, the 8 phases of the EMDR treatment, the clinician would spend time taking a history to identify what the targets for processing would be. These would be the past events that set the groundwork for the problem, the current situations that trigger the disturbance, and the future needed behaviors, which will be also processed as well. Preparation include techniques for affect control and processing. We do not want the client to be afraid of the fear. So we're simply giving sufficient preparation techniques, self-control techniques, so that they know that they can handle the disturbance, that if they feel disturbed, they can simply put up their hand, and we use a technique to allow them to feel better. We always want the client to feel fully in control. Then we would be identifying the target for processing, identifying the components of the memory would be an image, negative and desired belief, the emotions, the sensation, and measurements. Since EMDR is very accountable, we use measures during the session in order to know from moment to moment, from time to time, whether what changes particularly have occurred. During what we call the desensitization phase, which is one of the reprocessing phase, what happens is we're having the client concentrate on parts of the target. We then add in sets of eye movement or taps or tone, a variety of dual attention stimuli. This seems to stimulate the information processing system and set up an associative process that the client has new thoughts coming to mind during the sets of eye movements. You get an emergence of insights, of new emotions, of sensations, of other memories. And what we're seeing here is a linkage of this previously unprocessed memory that's actually been stored in isolation. It may not have changed at all from the time it was encoded. So childhood humiliations that may have been there, bullying, etc., all of those negative feelings that were there may not have changed, but during this processing, the new connections and insights are made. During the other parts of the processing, we strengthen the positive belief. We eliminate any continuous negative physical sensation. That is, when a person thinks of the trauma again, we're noting how they feel in their body, and we're processing any negative responses they may have. The end of each session, we use techniques in order to return the client to equilibrium and to let them know what will be happening in between sessions, and then we would be reevaluating